Leilani? 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 Hello. Hello. Mika. Hi, boo-boo. Hello, Minky. Hello, Stinky. Hello, Minky. Hi, pretty boo-boo. You woke up from your nap? You took a little tiny nap? A little cat napper? Say, I only take cat naps. I don't take real naps, yes. Hello. Hello, Minky. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayanna if you're new. If you are a returning subscriber, hi. This is the first time you guys are meeting my baby girl. I don't have on earrings, I don't have on lip gloss because this is a once in a lifetime moment right now that we're both dressed. I have energy. She's fed and I don't think she's gonna be fussy, I don't know, but I might be gonna take the risk of going to put on earrings or lip gloss because this might not go over well. So we're gonna get this over with right now. Hi, say hi everybody. Hi, look at her. Hello. I don't know if the color is showing up good, like her outfit, because I'm using natural light. I'm not using my ring light. But she is 8 weeks. She's going to be 2 months on the 7th of May. The 7th of May. She was born on March 7th. Hi, boo boo. Make sure you guys, if you have not watched my labor video, to go watch that. I'm still actually in the process of uploading like my little vlogs that I have. Ooh. Excuse me. My vlogs from, what is it, after I gave birth. I just have yet to get a chance to really sit down and edit those vlogs, so I might actually edit this one before you guys see that. So it's kind of be backtracking. You're going to see her younger than she is now, but she's going to be 2 months. I cannot believe my baby is already 2 months. This has been a whirlwind these past 2 months. When I tell you guys a whirlwind, you'll see it in my vlogs. You can I wasn't even blogging consistently because it was just really hard. Like even sitting down right now to do this, like I said, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I'm taking it. But all of the vlog footage I got, it's like, it's pretty much like pieces. Like 1 minute vlogging this day, 2 minutes vlogging another day. Like nothing is consistent, but I'm probably still gonna post it just so you guys can just see some of the little footage of her little life prior to this point right here. And hopefully as time goes by, I'm able to be more consistent with my channel. But then I'm gonna be going back to work, so then it might get even harder again. But anyways, I have a few things written down on my phone just so I can oh my god, my phone died. Wow, my phone died and it had all of my information in it. So I'm going to try to go off the dome. This is kind of like from birth to now update. So I guess we can start with I don't know. Okay, so let's start off with like basically the beginning. In the beginning, as you guys saw, I was breastfeeding. I had her at a breastfeeding friendly hospital, so basically they don't even give you formula. So those 3 nights that you're in the hospital, you are exclusively breastfeeding your baby, and I guess you make that choice of what you're going to continue to do when you get home. I had full intentions on breastfeeding my baby, like that being our main source, but I just did not, one, I didn't expect to be feeling how I was feeling after I had her, mentally and physically. And 2, I didn't know that breastfeeding was so hard. I underestimated breastfeeding basically by what I saw on social media instead of actually doing my research. So as I did my research on like pumps and all of the products you need for breastfeeding, but I never actually did my research and looked at real stories of people that breastfeed and see that it is really a full-time job and it's really hard. You have to be fully committed, and sometimes it doesn't always go as planned. So with her, she latched right on. We didn't have problems with that. I just felt like she was never full. And a lot of people told me that she was probably cluster feeding, but she would literally stay on my breast for an hour and a half and still not be full. And I'm like, no, this is not right. So by the time her first doctor's appointment got here, she had already lost a full pound, and that's too much. Like, they lose a few ounces when they leave the hospital, but she had lost a full pound. So then we started supplementing. The doctor gave me Similac to supplement with the breast milk, so she was still being on my breast. Why are you snoring like that? She would be on my breast. She's watching Boss Baby down here. I have it on mute, but she's watching it so she can stay entertained. But yeah, so yeah, she would be on my breast 10 minutes on each side. Then I would give her 2 ounces of breast milk, of the formula. So we was doing that, and then by the time she went back to the doctor 3 days later for a weight check, she had gained the weight back. But the doctors told me that usually it takes a week to gain the weight back. So they said that she was gaining the weight faster on my breast milk than the formula. But I just continued to supplement. And I was pumping, so she was still getting breast milk. She was getting breast milk for the whole first 5 weeks of her life, and eventually it just became a lot for me. I was going through my own things physically of how I was feeling, and then that feeling was going into my mental, and it was all bad. And I will do a video, or I will try to do a video talking about like postpartum and stuff like that. I didn't have bad postpartum as far as like not connecting with her or not loving her or anything like that. I just had like my own issues going on with like my body. I felt like I wasn't feeling good, and I just didn't feel right. So it affected my breastfeeding journey. So I don't really have too much guilt because my baby is a genius, and I'm going to get into that. So I feel like those first 5 weeks that I breastfed her and gave her the express milk, it paid off. The prenatals that I took, it paid off. This little girl is super smart, so she obviously takes after me because I was such a smart kid. But she's so advanced for her age, it's freaking crazy. Even the doctors be like, what? So yeah, I'm going to get into that. So she was taking 2 to 2.5 ounces for the whole first weeks of her life. And it was every 1.5 to 2 hours that she was taking it. I feel like she was just, that's what they said the normal was, but I know so many other people whose babies are younger than her, and they drink way more than 2 ounces. Now I've upgraded her to 3.5 ounces, 3 to 3.5, and she goes 2.5 to 3 hours in between each time she wants to eat. So I think she's satisfied with the 3.5 ounces. It took me a while to get her up to 3 ounces and 3.5 because she was spitting up. So I had to start burping her in between the feeding. Like, so when she was doing 2.5 ounces, I would let her drink an ounce and a half, and then I would burp her and then let her finish the other ounce. Now that she's doing 3.5, I let her drink 2.5 ounces, burp her, and then she drinks the last ounce and then burp her again. So her spitting up has minimized a lot. And she drinks infant milk gently. So the Similac, we didn't continue on the Similac. And then she started on the infant milk, just a regular infant formula, and she was spitting up even more. So she's on the infant milk Gentle Ease. That's the purple one, and it's good for digestion and stomach and things like that. So yeah, so it's getting better. Okay, so I guess we can go on to like sleeping and stuff like that. That first week home, let me tell y'all, that shit was rough. That shit was rough. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. It was rough as hell. Mind you, like I said, I was breastfeeding. She was waking up every hour. She basically never slept. This child never slept at all. And then she was breastfeeding. She would be on my breast for over an hour, still not be asleep. So it was like the hours was running into each other at that point. It was crazy. This camera like is about to stop. Like I'm about to run out of space. It was really crazy. All over your shirt. Okay, so where did I leave off? Okay, so sleeping, that shit was crazy as hell the first week, like I said. Then maybe like the second and third week she started sleeping. No, like the second week she was waking up every 2 hours, which is more normal for a newborn. Still horrible as hell, but she was waking up every 2 hours instead of just the 1 hour each. And I really don't think it has anything to do with whether or not she was full or not. Now that I'm looking back, like, that don't determine whether or not they sleep more or longer, whether how full they are. It really don't. It's just a matter if your baby sleep or not. Then she went to her first month appointment, and you know, they get like a shot. They get just that one shot, that other half of the hepatitis shot that they get in the hospital. They get like the second half. And then that day she was just so sleepy. Like, she just slept. She just wanted to sleep that whole day. And she's not a big napper, and I'm gonna get into that too. But that night I started putting her on her stomach to sleep, because she sleeps. She's very good with moving her head from side to side. And this is not advice or anything. You don't have to take this advice. This is just my personal experience, and I trust her. I would not suggest letting your baby sleep on their stomach if you know that they just gonna lay there and they're not gonna move their head. If you know this girl moves her head, she makes a lot of noise. I just hear every little sound she makes, and that's really the only way she sleeps. She I tried to swaddle her the first few weeks and stuff. She breaks out of the swaddles. I have tons of the Velcro swaddles that I showed you guys. She breaks out of those. She just never liked to be swaddled, and when she sleeps on her back, she wakes herself up. Y'all know the babies have like that startle reflex. She just wakes herself up and she's up. So that literally that night that I started putting her on her belly after she got them shots, is like our whole lives changed. Things totally changed. I think I was dealing with a lot of stuff that I was feeling because I had sleep deprivation along with how I was feeling. And it really takes a toll on your brain. It really takes a toll on your mood and everything. Like, I was snappy. I was just, it was horrible. But then my baby started sleeping. So currently at 2 months, she sleeps through the night. She, I start putting her down around 10 or 10:30. She even takes her last bottle at around that time. And I didn't do any fancy sleep training. I didn't do any of that. We just worked on our own schedule. So at around 10:30, I'm starting to put it down. If it's a bath night, she's already taking her bath by then, and she drink her bottle. That's her last bottle, and she'll get sleepy. She will fall asleep on you. She will be totally knocked out on you. But if you put this child down, she wakes up. So now I'm starting to train her to put her down when she's drowsy, not when she's asleep. And it's actually, that's starting to work too. But so if I put her down around 10:30 or try, she won't go to sleep. But then she'll eventually go to sleep at around 12:15, 12:30. That's when I know I can actually put her down and she's like literally actually sleep. And then she wakes up at like 7 o'clock. The earliest 6, but she wakes up at like 7 or 8. And then I put her pacifier back in her mouth, and she'll fall asleep again for like another 45 minutes to an hour. So like the latest we stay in the bed is 9 o'clock. And is it rough for me in the morning? Hell yeah, it is. What is this warning sign? Yeah, it's rough because I be half. This memory card is bugging, so we gotta make this quick. Hey, and she's starting to get fussy. Look at your show. Look. Look. So yeah, it'd be a struggle in the morning. I'll be sleepy, but you know, it's day by day. You start to get used to it. I gotta remember she's only 8 weeks. She's only been in my life 8 weeks, but we are starting to know each other. That first few weeks, y'all really don't know each other. Like, you love your child, but you really don't know each other. And they're trying to figure out the world too. They're used to being inside, and I can honestly say that now. In the beginning, it's like, why don't she want to sleep? Why is she never full? Why? But you gotta really realize, like, they really don't know what the hell is going on, and neither do you. I know for me, I really didn't. Like, you naturally have that motherly instinct, so you know how to take care of your child, but you really don't know what the hell is going on. You just gotta figure that shit out day by day. And so that's what we're doing. So that's good as far as her sleep. Her naps, she's never been a big napper. When she was really, really tiny, she would sleep for very long stretches, but it would just be that one long stretch for the day. And still not sleep at night. She didn't sleep like a normal newborn. A lot of newborns I see, I feel like they're always asleep. They're always laying down. This child is never asleep, never laying down. But like I said, now I'm trying to get her to take naps, and I'm learning how to put her down when she's drowsy and she's starting to put her own self to sleep. She'll push her little pacifier back in her mouth if it fall out. Like, this child is smart boots. Look at her, y'all. The child is, well, she want to go to sleep now. You can go to sleep, mama. So that's, we did eating, sleeping. Now her little personality. Okay, so she don't like being held the way I'm holding her, like a little baby. She don't really like this position. She'll let me do it because I'm her mother, obviously, but she don't let other people hold her like a baby. She wants to be sitting up. She wants to see what's going on. She wants to be facing either on your chest, or she wants to be facing out so she can see what other people are doing. She's been lifting her head up very high for a minute now. That's why I'm saying I let her sleep on her stomach, because she's like very advanced when it comes to moving her head. She literally brings her whole chest up. It's not even just her head, her whole chest she pushes up. And like, babies don't start doing that so like 3 months. This child is only 2 months and she's been doing it. She follows you from side to side. She follows like what people are doing. What else? She's laughing more now. In the beginning, you know how the babies, they laugh in their sleep. She laughs while she's awake. If I play with her little nose, she laughs and she smiles. So like, that is so exciting for me, because now I feel like we're interacting. Like, I really feel like she knows what's going on. She knows what's funny, and it's only going to get more and more as she gets older. She's still so little and she's doing big baby stuff. So I'm like, what kind of kid are you really going to be? Because you're little and you be doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing yet. I really don't want to miss out on nothing. Now she's starting to cry. She used to love riding in the car. She doesn't hate it, but she used to put her in the car. Even if she was hungry, she would stop crying. But now she knows that she's in the car and she knows that she's hungry, so she will cry. And if I'm with somebody, like if I'm by myself with her, you either just gotta cry, or at the red light I'll try to like soothe her, but that don't stop her if she's hungry. But if I'm like with my mother or somebody, they will literally pull the car over and they'll get in the back seat with her. Like, she's a spoiled little brat. It's ridiculous. But other things about her, she loves bath time. She absolutely loves taking a bath. A lot of babies, you see that they cry when they take a bath. She literally cried her first bath in the hospital, and she never cried for a bath again. She loves taking baths. She loves getting her diaper changed. She just lays there, she laughs, she kicks her feet. Because I have everything written down on my phone, and then of course my phone is dead as usual. It's really hard to like do basic shit. Even before I had the baby, my phone would always be dead because I just be too lazy to go plug it up. But even now that I have her, I'm even more like, I'm not going to plug my phone up. Like, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. So now I'm trying to sit here and remember stuff for her little update. But I think that's it for the most part. At her 2-month appointment, which is in a couple days, she's going to be getting shots. So I'm very nervous about that, because she's getting 4 different vaccines, and she's getting an oral vaccine. And I just know that when babies get them 2-month shots, they be fussy after that. I expected her to be fussy the last time, but it was only 1 shot, and she wasn't fussy at all. She was just very sleepy. So I hope maybe she'll have that same effect, and she don't just be crying and just not feeling it, because that's, I don't want that for her. But every parent got to go through it. The baby's got to go through it. You got to do what you got to do. What else? Oh, I'm getting her ears pierced. She will be getting her ears pierced probably next week or the week after next. After they get their shots, they clear to get their ears pierced, and I'll be able to get her ears pierced. I got my ears pierced young. I probably was 3 months, but I don't think I'm gonna wait till I'm 3 months, till she's 3 months. We're gonna get it done just so she can get it over with. But she really don't cry when she get needles. Like when she got her last needle in the doctor, and even when she got her needle in the hospital, as you guys probably saw already in the blog, she just made 1 little sound and she did not cry. She got her needle at her 1 month appointment. She made a little sound like and she stopped. She didn't even get into a full cry. So I'm curious to see how she's gonna be on Monday when she get these shots, my poor baby. And I'm just gonna love on her for the rest of that day, because I know that she's probably gonna be aggravated. But I think that is it, you guys. I'm getting in the swing of things. I tell people this all the time when the people have been asking me how motherhood is. I tell them that I was physically prepared. Everybody, if you guys have been watching my videos and stuff, you saw how prepared I was as far as making sure she had everything that she needed. You know, her room being set up, baby shower, gender reveal, like all of those things. I was prepared to have a baby, and I was having such a wonderful pregnancy that I was just enjoying my pregnancy. I didn't fully sit down and let it process that there's actually going to be a real baby here, and I have not been around a baby ever. It's never babies in my family like that, and if there are, they live in another state. So I've never really been around a newborn. Like, I have never let it process that I was actually gonna have this child. So it was a little bit rough in the beginning, because I'm just like, why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? Why is she not full? It was stressful. I cried many days. I'm not ashamed to admit I cried, and it was, like I said, it really wasn't really about her. It was just the fact that I was feeling the way I was feeling. I'm like, but I have a baby, so I can't be feeling like this. That is the part that made me very emotional, because I'm like, how am I going to get out of this feeling, and I have this child to take care of. But now that we go out more and we just do our own thing and we go out by ourselves, I love going out with her. I love going to the store, taking her to the store, taking her to the mall. Like, that is fun for me, and she can't even talk yet. Just her presence, her company is fun for me. So doing that made me, it started to sink in a little bit better, a little faster, and it started to register more. Like, this is really my child. Like, this is really my baby. Even telling y'all this and looking at myself right now, like saying this and looking at her, it's like, wow. It's just such a surreal feeling, and I don't know when it ever really comes into like form, but it's a surreal feeling. Like, I really got a whole baby. Like, I know I was pregnant forever. Like, I know I went through the whole thing, but damn, I really got a baby. But I love her. She's adorable. She's super adorable. Everybody says she looked like her daddy, but I think she looked like me. I don't think she don't look like him. She definitely does look like him. But it's some days I look at this child and I'm like, oh my God, give me my face back. Like, I literally be seeing my face in her. Like, right now as she sleep, she look like him. Like, when her eyes are closed and her face is like smushed together, she look like him. But when she's like awake and I have her hair like a certain way, or she looking a certain way, she look just like me. And this girl got so many different faces. Like, when she sleeps, she look one way. When she awake, she look one way. When her face is to the side, she look one way. Like, she got so many faces. So I think she just look like both of us. And you know, but she's just the most adorable. She's just so adorable. I just love her little life. She's so little and cute. People always think that she's way bigger than she is. Like, when they see her on my Instagram or in pictures, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because even though I'm not vlogging consistently, I post her every day in some way, shape, or form. Some little video or anything that she's doing, I post it. So make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at ayannathestylist, and make sure you watch my stories to keep up with her if I'm not posting on YouTube as consistently as I really want to. But yeah, like I was saying, they think she's so big, or they think she's bigger than she looks on pictures. And people come visit her and they be like, she's so little. She is really little. I'm not sure how much she weighs. At her 1 month appointment, she was 9 pounds and 4 ounces. So that was a month ago, and she don't seem that much bigger to me. I think she's like 10 pounds or 10 or 11 pounds. I don't think she's 12 pounds yet. She's a tiny little thing. We have the scale that weighs them, like the bathtub that has the scale, but I haven't even used it yet. I'll be bathing her in the little flower bath that you put in the sink. But I'm gonna start using the tub soon when she get a little bit bigger. Even though they have the newborn insert, but it's much easier just to bathe her right in the sink. So yeah, I don't know how much she weighs. Depending on when I edit this video, I will put it in it, because our appointment today is Saturday. I'm filming this. Our appointment is on Monday, so I don't know, maybe I'll edit it after the fact and I'll put in how much she weighs at 2 months. But she's a tiny little thing. The jeans she has on right now are actually newborn. Her newborn onesies still fit, but for the most part, all of her actual outfits that are like real clothes, they're 0 to 3 months, because I was sick of her just wearing like sleepers and stuff like that. As soon as her butt could start fitting some 0 to 3 month clothes, I started putting her in real little outfits. So I hope this little I hope the sun is not washing her out. But this is like pink. Look at her little face. Look at my baby. Oh, so cute. But yeah, that's all, you guys. I hope I touched base on everything, and I plan to make more real videos about this motherhood thing, because I think a lot of people on YouTube romanticize it and they just act like it's so fucking easy, and it's not. It's hard. It's really hard, but as the days go by, it gets easier and you just love on them so much more, and it's worth it. So it's hard, but it's like, this love is crazy. So I will talk to you guys in my next video.